In this lesson, we're going to be extending what we learned yesterday and solving some more equations. So it's part 2 of the last lesson. So let's take a look at this hanger diagram. We have a couple different ways that we could write this equation, but I want you to think about something a little bit new. On the left, there are 14, so we're going to still write 14. And that's equal to, on the right, you could notice that there are two different groups of x plus 3. Mathematically, we can say that as 2 times the quantity x plus 3. So this is one way to demonstrate the equation shown to the left on the hanger diagram. If I want to solve this equation, I've got a couple options, but one thing that I might choose to do is divide both the left and the right side into two equal groups. So again, I'm going to show that mathematically that I divided 2 to each side. On the left-hand side, 14 divided by 2 is 7. On the right hand, when we split that into two equal groups, each group was left with just x plus 3. Okay, continuing what we did last time. If I want to get rid of one of the 3's that's with the x, I can subtract 3, but if I do it on the right, I need to do it on the left. So 7 minus 3 equals 4, and there's just x left on the right. So we think 4 equals x. Like last time, let's try it and check it. So if we put in a 4 here for x, we have 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3, that equals 14, so both sides match. If I tried it in my exact equation, 2 times the quantity, 4 plus 3, using my order of operations here, 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14, so it does look like the left and the right match at 14. Looking at this exact equation, we wrote it last time as 14 equals 2 times the quantity x plus 3, but I want you to note that another way you could write it is just kind of combining your like terms and looking what's over here. Notice we have 14 on the left, but on the right we have 2 x's and we have 3 and another 3, so we have 6. We can see that these are the same by using the distributive property. 2 times x is 2x, and 2 times 3 is 6. So we could also solve this problem exactly like we had yesterday without the parentheses, 14 equals 2x plus 6, by first subtracting the 6 from both sides. Then we see that we have 8 equals 2x, and then finally dividing each side by 2. And we get 4 equals x, which is great to notice that it's the exact same answer we got when we solved it the other way. Just to know, for today, there's often more than one way to write an equation, and in this lesson we look at equations that have both parentheses and without parentheses.